Hey everybody, today is the 24th, Tuesday the 24th of October 2023. Today we're using the Oracle Fairies pack by Karen Kay. I'm just going to have to miss my camera, I'm so sorry, it's acting up a minute, it won't stay in its holder. Let's hope that's it. We're still in? Yes, we are in. So I was doing a pre-shuffle just off camera actually, and a card did jump, so that card is there, just so you are aware. So we'll carry on. So cards today please for Tuesday the 24th of October 2023. Cards today for October the 24th, 2023 please. Any more? Any more? Any more? You will see that I have altered slightly. They kept wobbling too much for me to be happy, so I've just had to put a piece of wood there for now until I can get something more sorted. Everything's in flux at the minute because we're wanting a new roof in here. So, ooh. Right, any more? Any more, or is this it? Let's have a look. Any more for any more? Tuesday, the 24th of October, 2023. This card pull is for the collective. So, as always, tell you what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is what we all have to do. As in any reading you watch by any person. Some just totally speak to us and some don't speak to us at all. And this is what we have to go with, what resonates. Because the card pulls like this, unless you'd have a personal card pull, are done through a collective. So they're telling me to stop there. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Ooh, lucky number 7. So the first card. Believe in magic. Let me see. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights say you are part of nature, so you're magical too. I live in the UK and the lights have been coming down as far as where I live, which is like the middle of the UK, more or less. So yeah, they're all around. They're so magical, aren't they, to watch? So magical when you see the pictures of them. We don't open our eyes and see the magic that's around. The card's very true. There is so magic around us that we just don't look at. We're all part of nature. We all go back into earth, don't we? We all disintegrate. So we are magical too, but we don't look at the magic of the clouds. I love cloud watching the shapes and that they change into just by currents, air currents, moving them around and jostling them. That's magic. That something like that can happen just by air moving around it. Different shapes can be made. You see, when there's been devastation in countries with bombings and everything, and you think, well, nothing can ever live there. And then you'll go a few months later, and this green shoot's starting to grow up to prove that, hello, we are still here. We can survive this. That's magic, that these things are actually managing to push through and work and grow. These are magical things. We all tend to think magic as the big axe, David Blaine and things like that, and Ten and Pella, where they do these big magic tricks, which are a trick. They're a trick of the eye. And we like to be amazed and astounded by them, but instead I think if we just look around the earth and into the sky more and at ourselves, how magical we are as people. I mean, if you think about it, the things our bodies do just to breathe, That is magical, the way that it all links in and does. And our brains work. That is magic in itself. How are these supposed to work like this? All these things are magical, and we don't take enough looking at the magic in the air, on the ground, when the snowdrops are pushing up through the winters, up through out of the winter's ground. When something's so overgrown that you'll see one single flower there. These, like a trapped in all these brambles, yet there's one single beautiful flower in there. These are all things that are magic, that magic's happened for them, and we don't give it credit enough. We don't give ourselves credit enough for our own magics. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. When I work with spirit, they do give me music a lot to work with. Excuse me. They make me go through songs and lyrics. And it's quite magical the way spirit link in like that to give you certain lyrics that either a person can take or attributes to that person's life at that time. And the things that are happening. Music's soul food. It's good for the soul, music. It lifts you, it brightens you, it can take you to the heights of euphoria. And it can slam you straight back down, depending on the music that you listen to. If you're feeling a bit down and put some bright, happy music on and lift. It will help lift your mood. And if it charms the fairies to your door, ask them to help with housework. You never know, you might get a little brownie in to help. Just remember to leave a bit of chocolate out for them. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Well, Christmas is on its way, Halloween. So there's going to be plenty of celebrations going on. My daughter's birthday's coming up, so we will be celebrating that one. And let your hair down. I do have a lot of hair to let down, to be fair. But, oh, excuse me. It's all the fun, isn't it? It's all the fun of just going out and having fun. Leaving all your worries at home. Everything that needs to be left at home, just leave it there. Don't bother with it, just leave it there. And then you can run and play with whoever you wish and whenever you wish. Because that's how it's meant to be. Celebrate, have fun, enjoy the celebration. Enjoy the celebration of life that we have. We need to celebrate more, because to celebrate brings in the positive energy. To bring in the positive energy makes you feel better, because you're working in a positive area and you've got positive energy around you that you pick up rather than the negative. So go out and celebrate. And when you've got celebration, you've got music, and that's when the magic happens, isn't it? Light. There we go. Let me see here. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate darkness. We all need this spirit's telling me we all need a bit more light in our lives. And you know what? They're probably right, we do. Dark cannot stand up against light. It cannot encapsulate light. If there's even a crack in something, light will shine through. It's like when we're waterproofing something. You'll go into a shed or something, then you'll look round to see where specks of day, where the sunlight's coming through, because you need to cover it up to make sure it's waterproof. The same thing is light will penetrate. So therefore, if you're in your shed, light will come in through the window or the door, not the little cracks. But light will penetrate anywhere. And if you allow enough light in, it will get rid of the darkness that's surrounding you. It will turn the darkness into positive energy, which will help you then deal with what you're needing to deal with. And with light comes love. As the saying goes, in love and light. That's why a lot of spiritualists and healers will say in love and light, because we're sending the light and we're sending the love with it. so it can penetrate all your dark areas that you need to be cleared and that you need to have help working through them. What else we got? Look in a book. See, this is my favourite card. I love reading. I really do. Your mind is just transported to another world completely, isn't it? You can be anywhere doing anything, and then you finish your book and you come back to earth with a bump. But I love reading. I know reading's hard for some people and they have no interest. But Audible books are quite good. They can listen to Audible books as they're driving, or as they're just laid in bed, or just sat watching TV. They can be listening to a book if the TV is boring. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So what can happen with a book is you can ask Spirit for an answer. So let's take the Oracle Fairies book. So what you do is you sit with your book, you go like this, and then you just stop. So this is coming into life energy, which is what we're talking about. I've just been talking about life energy and lifting your vibrations. So the Happy Fairy of Sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and reveal to the shadows that need to be healed, which is what we was just talking about with that one, wasn't it? So the Fairy of Sunshine comes with an abundance of life-giving light and energy. Perhaps you've been feeling shy or lacking confidence. If so, this Golden Fairy says it's your time to shine. Sometimes we hide our light out of fear of being seen and feeling vulnerable. Now, I can attest to that because I did that for many, many years. Too many years. I really hid my light for a long time because of somebody I was with. They didn't like it, and now I'm just like, don't care. You're not in my life anymore. I will do me. And if anybody's having a problem with it now, then for me, that is their problem, their issue, and they're the ones that need to deal with that, not me. So this is quite normal, but it serves us neither spiritually nor physically. Light also exposes any issues lurking in the shadows that need to be healed and released, allowing this process to happen. Once these issues are revealed, there is no need to dwell upon them anymore. Recognise and release them and then move on. The process is essential for spiritual growth. Radiating our natural light makes us feel good, so it can inspire others to shine their inner light too. Maybe the Fairy of Sunshine is saying you need to get more vitamin D from sunlight. Perhaps a mini holiday to a sunny location is just what the Fairy of Sunshine ordered. She may also be telling you that if someone feels like a ray of sunshine in your life, keep them close. And do you know what? And tell them what they mean to you and how much they bring to you. Because they may tell you to stop being so daft, but they're secretly pleased about that. Really secretly pleased about it. Or she may be calling you a ray of sunshine in someone else's life. Sunlight is healing, but too much can be harmful. So on a practical level, like we said, practicality. This was on yesterday's reading, practical. You have to have a practical baseline. So on a practical level, be sensible when you sunbathe and use some protection made from natural, ideally organic ingredients to protect your skin. So obviously that was the message meant to hear today. And that's from looking in a book. But this is how you do it. Now, certain sentences may stick out that mean more to you than the whole chapter or the whole page. There'll be one particular line or one word that I'm just like, oh, that's it, and everything will click into place with it. It's a fun way of doing things, actually. You don't have to use the guidebook. You can use any book. Doesn't matter what book you're reading, you can use it. It's a bit hard with Kindle, guaranteed, but, well, no, actually, because they have a bar at the bottom. You can move the bar up and down and then just stop and then click on the page that pops. So you can still do it with a Kindle. But yeah, it's a very good way of getting, if you're thinking or wanting an answer for something, go to the book. Tree Wisdom. There we go. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. So we're fetched back to the music, aren't we? Let's be fair. And you can see all the green and the healing around with the music, how healing music can be. It's so healing, so healing. And we do get insights through sounds and music. It's like we said in the music card. It helps you navigate through things. You can play certain music till you've got it out of your system, and then you'll play certain music until something else is out of your system. Or you'll play certain music to feel good and help you get through this hard time. You play the music that's calling to your soul. The look in the book is coming back. If you look, there is so much healing in looking in a book. So much magic with the toadstools, and a lot of grounding, because it helps you ground down. And spirit shines in, look. Spirit shining in with the fairies. So what's the last one? Ooh. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guide. You see, there's the snake here. The snake's always known as being naughty, isn't he? Temptation, teasing Eve to eat the apple, to get them chucked out of the Garden of Eden. Here, it's trying to attack the male fairy. You have the power to overcome these temptations. You do. Do you know what you do? We have the power to overcome temptations. In no matter what shape or form, we have the power to overcome them. We just have to want to. To overcome something, you have to want to overcome it. You don't have to procrastinate over it. You don't have to, you don't have to have all that. You have to have the want and the need to do so. If you have the want and the need, then you will overcome it no matter what. But if you're in denial about it, nothing's going to help you at all, because you don't want to know. You have to listen. People aren't listening enough. I think we talked about this a few weeks ago as well. People aren't listening. A lot of people are just hearing what they want to hear. They're not listening to the whole story or the whole picture and actually seeing where things need to be and how things need to be. They're just too busy living their life and think, well, I'm fine. But then they're complaining because they're not. And they want this change and they don't want this and they don't want that. But they're not willing to put the work in for it. And you have to be willing to put the work in to do it. So that's it for today. So please don't forget my YouTubes, the Witchy Cat on YouTube, the thumbs up and the bell to subscribe. I do apologise. And my Witchy Cat followers on Rumble, the thumbs up and the click to follow, please. So I will leave you all in love and light.